Hello, this is Kelly from Root Pursuit Junk Journals, and this week, as I'm going through all of my things and working through my de-stash, I decided I do have a lot of like handmade ephemera, so I've made a challenge for myself, and it's a challenge that I think will work well for the time that I have this week. My energy level has been kind of junky, and so but I don't use a lot of energy if I'm just sitting here. So I might as well just do what I'm doing, right? All right. And when I have the energy to do other things, then I'll do that. But what am I doing today? Okay, well, here's a crazy idea. I'm going to try a journal a day. Now, it's not going to be a big, elaborate, fancy one like I normally try to do where it's all involved. It's like the easiest ways possible to just make a journal. And then there's always maybe decorating later, but we'll see, because like I said, I have tons of ephemera that are like, that's already like, has something done to it. So this one is going to be a mini journal. The base is the bingo. I had talked about in another video that I was going to back it. And I think instead of completely backing it, I'm going to try something different. And that's create a spine cover. And where are my pages that I'm going to need? I'm going to need that. Oh, they're right here. Right under that pile. Well, lots of paper options to make as pages, but this is my page template. And as you can see, and I'm just gonna ink this crease so we can see it a little bit better on camera, and also with my eyeballs, I'll be able to see it better. Yeah. There we go. So that is my crease. So my book goes to here, but my crease goes to there. So that's how the book is going to be constructed. There's more of these. That one goes, I mean, this is not the order I'm going to make it in. And also I had a template around here, which I hope I didn't lose, which I appear to have lost it. I know, I probably thought it was like a scrap or something, and I probably chucked it. I don't throw very many things away, so it's probably not in the garbage. You know, there's that. Hello, my name is Kelly, and I might be a hoarder. All right. So this is kind of how the journal is going to go. And I need a little piece of paper to cover that edge. I really could just make a new one, a new template. Where would it? No, it's not there. I need some scissors, I'll tell you that. I will tell you what, that I'm gonna need. So first off, let's just bring this to the edge. Right about there. Get out my cutter. Maybe. You can do it. Whew. Oh, brought a little bit of this thing along. Oh, it was really attached in there. Okay. Now. Yeah. We'll do it this way. Now I need to match up my line. There we go. It's kind of fun paper. I was tempted to use double-sided, but I don't think that's necessary. I'm just going to set this down here because that other spot is very accessible. Okay, so this I think I want it exactly the same size as this. Or slightly bigger. How would that look? Yeah, I don't feel good about it. It's got to be exact, I think. go. I'm just going to ink the heck out of this thing. Get a little more ink. It's pretty thick. It's like a little bit like cardstock, so it does have a little bit thicker white edge to it, and I just don't want that showing, that white edge on there. And then I can attach this to that, this to that, and actually probably use this as my template, which would be pretty smart actually. Now hopefully I've given myself enough room. I don't need much there. Let's just give it a little edge and then see how it goes. I'm thinking after choosing the pages, this is going to go together pretty quickly, in theory. In theory. Okay, how much? Can't really tell. And I'm also gluing it to, there's a brad right under there. This glue is nice. Really, I'm just gonna glue it like a little bit of a weird, almost like seam along there. Go, and then I'm going to do that to the other side too. I just don't want it to go anywhere. This will probably get covered up anyway, like the seam with, because I'm sure I'm not going to leave it white. I'm sure of that, but only a little smidge of it is going to be visible, like about yay much. Yay much. Okay. There. So then that's about actually how big that book is going to be. So that's cool. And then, oh, you know what? I'm going to need one for the back too, aren't I? You sure are. I'll bring that paper on back here. Oh, wait. No, hold on. I can use this piece. Well, isn't that handy? Kind of like... this one better. So, and I know the bingo card's the same size, so that's handy. Okay, just a smidge off of there. Oh, don't glue it to you. Oop. Okay, got that. Now we'll ink it again. So with this project, the most time consuming parts are going to be constructing the back and the front cover and gathering the papers. Yeah, just deciding on the papers. Okay, my back cover also going to be a bingo card. They both say Tom on the back of them. Yeah, in cursive. Interesting. That was my dad's name. Yup. He was a nice Tom. He was a good one. That'll be the back. And then I think if we just glue, and it's really not a big overlap between these two. I probably should have given it a little more overlap, but instead I'm just going to give it a lot more glue. How do you like that? Mostly, I just want these to be matched up. Like that. So that came in handy. Try not to glue them together. Now I'm gonna, this one doesn't have the brad in between there, so it seems to be laying a little bit better, which I like. So there, we're pretty good. I'm just gonna trim that. Oh, I went up at the end. There we go. So now, this is the front. Oh, we got a sneezing puppy, and that's the back. And I'll probably just leave that bingo card on the back as is. I don't intend to decorate it at all. So there, we're ready for that. Hopefully I'll locate that little template. Otherwise I'll make another one, which I probably should anyway, and show it to you on camera. Oh, cute little stamp hanging out there. So make a template, right? Check one more time, it's not hiding underneath here. Yay. Now, oh, you know what? Do I have, okay. I remembered now that when I chose it, I chose one that is double-sided, 2 different colors. That way, I don't know, I just thought that would be helpful in case I was lining it up on something and I couldn't really tell where the hole was because there wasn't a contrast in color. That's my theory. I don't really want to use these scissors to cut this line. I know that. What did you do with your scissors? Oh my gracious. But we have these things. So that's what we're going to do. Now, template should be about this. How do I do that? Do it like that. That makes more sense. Does it? Wait, what am I doing? I don't know. So now we should just take it to like here. So that's my height. And I don't really need it to be very wide at all. Now, the last time I did this, I folded it in half and half again. I guess I'm going to do it again. I might have to do something with this so I don't forget what it is. Marker to market. Marker to market. Let's take, this is our halfway mark. And then we're just going to fold this in half again. Ooh. And then this one over here in half, I guess. Maybe. Is that where we want our holes? I think that works. They could also be up here more, I guess. I don't know. Does that make more sense to have it closer to the top? Yeah, it does. All right, I'm redoing this. Not you. More like here. Now we'll just put that there. We're supposed to put a little ink on the other side, silly. So I know where the dot is. Haha, it worked. There. Now we've got our template. At this point, we can take your hole punch. I'm going to use the Crocodile Big Bite. Zoom that back there. I guess I could go this way. Oh. All right, center point. What are you doing? I don't know. Oh, losing my voice for some reason. Okay, I think that's how big the holes are going to be. I like that. That's the big crocodile hole, but smaller than a regular hole punch. If you, depending on the size of your ribbon tie, because we're going to tie this book together through the holes with ribbons. If you have really thick ribbons, then you're going to need thicker holes. So if you're going to tie it with like baker's twine, you could just use a small hole, but we're going to use ribbon, and that's the hole we're going to need. And this is our template. That little handy holes punched out right there. That is our template. Now don't lose it. See, that always happens to me when I go to put it away. Then I put it away in the same spot, and then I end up finding the thing, but I didn't. It didn't happen. So we're good there. Okay, so now we just need a bunch of pages. Not that. We're going to put our cover up here, aside. Oh, there's my scissors. To use as our template. And now, let's figure out what pages we're going to use. I've got a whole pile here. And that could be a thing. I was trying to figure out if I could use any of this, but I'm not sure. Not those. So I made all these. This one would work, but I'd lose a little. I could lose, no. I'd have to chop that off. I think it would be fun. Let's do it. Of course, we'll keep that for sure. And then we'll end up having to use, what do you call that? Oh, and like scoring tool. Where are you, little scoring tool? Scoring tool, where are you? Here's one. We'll use that one. Got a little, this one's got a little goo on the end of it. It's for picking up jewels. I'm just gonna take that off. Okay, we're gonna use our cutter here to where's this thing? I'm trying to figure out how much. I just kind of winged it before, because you know that's how I do it. That's pretty good. And then we're just gonna do a little scoring. All right, that's how I'm gonna do it. But for now, I'm not gonna score anymore. Cut that one off. I love that paper. It's like Renaissance stuff. It's cool. This one also is wide enough. It's a little tall. I can do it. I can cut it. It'll be fine. No fun scraps. Okay. That should be enough, right? Yeah. Okay, we'll put those back. How about up here? Oh, it's different on both sides. Got a little glitter on it too. How fun is that? All right, now we can use the tearing ruler, I think. Should we use the new tearing ruler? I like it. And then, let's see here. So I decided that was what I needed for that size, and then only the top too. The top as well. So here's another piece. I'm gonna use a bigger piece for my template. That's pretty fun. Okay, I need to figure out what I'm doing here. Okay, so these are the done pages. That's a scrap. That's a scrap. These are the undone pages. They need to be scored. Okay, we'll get this sorted. There's too much stuff on my desk. Boy, for Pete's sake. Just put my glue in since I don't really need it right now. Scrapple. This little envelope. It's a discard pile. Oh, that's fun. I'll just go go to right about there, and to be scored pile. I really did want to use this. It's kind of narrow. We'll use this part. I'm cutting off any important parts. I think I'll use, oh no! Okay. So, try not to confuse myself too much. And then I can keep it all the way to there. And that will be our seam. Okay, ready for scoring. Another one of those. Discard pile, envelope. I know I picked really random stuff. Probably could, but no. Guess check. Pretty fun. I love this piece. It's got to go in a bigger journal. I got like the Leaning Tower of Pisa up here. There, I got a spot for it. Oh, these are all those doodles I did. I'll save that for a bigger book. This one would work. So, how do I want to do this? That way. That's a cool piece. Very cool. And then you can just, you can do it this way. For scoring, garbage. A lot of those. It's pretty. Oh yeah, that's my name. Oh, that's right, the T. Fun. Ooh, this is a cool piece. For this one, I'm actually gonna fold it in and have that score. There we go, because that's like the perfect width. So we'll just turn it this way and awkwardly tear it. That's another one for scoring. It's a cute baked paper. I did want to use this image. That's pretty good. This is a little bit wide. Just a smidge. But I need this, so I would need to get rid of this edge. I'd rather have it be a little, and then we'll go here. That's perfect. That guy looked fun. I do kind of like this. I think all those scraps will end up being like Franken paper or something. We'll do another, maybe fold it in the other way though. Oh, fold in guy. Oh, this was some weird fail paper. I was doing some kind of trying to do eco dyeing that did not pan out very well, but this looks kind of cool actually. I can live with that. How big of a stack do I have here? Like this much? Probably not too much more. I think I did want to use, I can get it, this, oh, and that, hold on, this, like, kids construction paper, because I like it, especially it's like old and yellowed. Really kind of nice, actually. And I like the color. And there's no white in there. How about this one? Same. It's pretty. It's good. And I want some of this. Hopefully that works. Hopefully. Oh, this is a really cool, like, Autobahn paper from like the early 1900s. It's got like a pink hue to it too. That was really crooked. Super duper. I don't know if I'm going to use that one. This one I want. I know I have to make it harder than it has to be. Okay, done with those, and then I did want this one. It's very close to the right size. Should have used a tearing ruler. It's like brown on the back too. It's kind of nice. Could use that as a border strip. Anywho, that one's nice. Kind of small-ish. Any of these? This one. All right, I'm gonna tear off that. I can pretty much go right to there. That's it. That's all I'm putting in there. And we'll call it done with gathering the papers together. And then all of these I need to score. We're gonna measure this one because I believe that's about right. This one is the widest one. So that is actually exactly 1 inch. Well, that makes it easier. Now we're not cutting, we're scoring. Don't forget that part. So I just have to always line my edge right there, make it straight or not, doesn't matter. Be careful not to. Some of these I don't need to score. I just need to give it the 1 inch. This one I wanted right here. So you can go ahead and measure that 1 inch, or you can do what I'm doing and just make it 1 inch. Oh, that's fragile. Very fragile. It's a really pretty edge. Okay, this has to be straight. Has to. I'm gonna cut it with the scissors because it seems very fragile. And a lot of times that will make it just sort of shred it. We don't need that. So what we do need, let's just put our template out here now where I can look at it and remember. we're at 30 minutes. Are these just squares? Does it matter? A little wide. Oh. We need it this way. It's weird, but fine. This one I will need the scoring to side. I think I want to do it this way. May want to color that one with something, maybe like the brushed corduroy, or I could do pink. I'm not gonna do pink. What's this one? Rusty hinge. That I could see. Hold on. Hope it's not gonna turn out too orange. Did pretty good. Oh, what the heck? I did pretty good on food today. My choices. I had some fish that my husband made. It was like swai fish, and he baked it in the oven. And then I had some long grain rice, and that worked out pretty nicely. I'll just kind of ink that. And before I go any further, I'm going to get out I think that's the one, and I need a turquoise, and I don't know if I have a turquoise. I must have a turquoise. I'm like one of these little, here we go. This one is a turquoise. Oh, there's some really cool, like, color ones. Azurite, I think that's what that's called. This like chalky one, that looks pretty cool. Are you still in action? No, we'll find out in a sec. Yes, you are. Good for you. That's kind of a cool color. I'm sure this ink pad has seen better days, or this stamp pad, I mean. Ink pad, that's what I meant to say. That was the right thing. There. Very happy with that. Just to cover up the white, right? Yes. Now, this part, we won't see that. Now, scoring. 1 inch. Which side do we want to score? I think that side. Pretty thick. Oh, there's like a little jewel on me. Should just leave it there. It's nice skin decoration. Okay. Where did you score? Okay. There we go. I don't think that crease matters a whole lot. I don't think you're going to see it. Okay, so now we've got this journal. Now we have to decide which order we want to put all these papers in. So that looks good. Maybe some book page and an image. So far, so good. Just keep rolling how it is. Getting a little busier. These things. Now another simple one. Then that one. Let's go with the brown. Line paper. Blue paper. I think another one of these. Okay. And I think I'll just, well, we'll see. That'll probably work though. All right, what next? This pink thing. Lined paper. Book page. Map. Oh no. We're gonna do this one. Then the map. And that. Then this. This way. And then the last one. Oh wait, look, I forgot about this guy. We're gonna have to stick him in the middle somewhere here. There we go. Did I get all the pages? I think I did. So now the question is, how do we get these all lined up appropriately? I'm tempted to do them just a batch at a time. Or I can just do it all at once, clip it together. Let's do that. Let's clip it together, and then we can always adjust. Where are we at? 38 minutes. We're doing good. Ooh. How can I do this? I'm going to try to do it like that. And then like this. But I'm also going to use some smaller paper clips to go this direction, but only until the crease. I don't want that to go anywhere. All right, now I'm just going to flip through it and see if it feels like it fits. Oh, you know what I could do? I could glue them all together. Should I? That sort of defeats the purpose, but let me just tell you this. If you were to put glue in between these, then you'd know they wouldn't move. Like this one, I feel like it's not far enough in there. I have it really, really attached. Okay, take this off. There we go. That's much better. Much. So I'm kind of glad that I'm just double checking this to make sure it all is in the right place. Where was I at? Right here. Okay. It's pretty stuck. Fix that with a little washi tape or tear. This does look like a little tree. I'm sure it was a little plant that I hammered to death. And plans. Okay. That was pretty good, actually. Okay, good. So now we've got this in place. I feel good about it. Now the question is, can the crocodile go through all of this? I don't really know. We're going to try it. Where's our template? Put it right over here. I found my template. I knew what's going to happen. Oh, well. It wasn't as good as this one. This one's much better. Okay, crocodile, come here and do your work. Mostly I just want it centered. So this one right here. Oh, you're beautiful. This is just something you could never ever do without a crocodile. To go through all of those, you'd have to do them all individually. What can I do here? I really need, I'm going to put a clip back on there because I need that to stay in place so I can do the cover. Okay, get this hole matched up. Yeah, that's an awful lot of layers to go through. Am I on a paper clip? What am I on? Oh, I bet you I'm hitting. What am I hitting? I don't know, but it doesn't like it. It's not happy. Let me go this way and that way. Where are you at? Got it. Okay. This one, and now that one. That's pretty cool. Okay. Now I'll do this one last. It's probably, well, just center it and go for it, right? Yeah. I should have done the back cover at the same time. Oops. Okay. That's all right. It's probably better this way because then I can kind of look at the back cover and say, you know, kind of look and see. Everything looks like it's supposed to. Okay, we got all the holes. It's pretty crazy. Now, ribbon. Oh dear. Cut this stuff. Sitting right there. I think it's pretty nice. We're going for it. This is what we're doing. Ribbon ends. So when I do a ribbon, I give myself a point at the end. Don't pick ribbon that's your skin color. Oh my gosh, or paper that's your skin color. Anyway, like that. So I can fish it through the hole. I could even do it at an even bigger angle than that to get it fished through the hole. Let's see. All right, taking off the first clip. Fish it through that hole. Fish it through this hole. And then this is not going to be the final tie. I'm just getting her in there. How much can I give myself? Okay. Same. And through the back cover. Bella's snorting over there. Usually means she wants something. Okay, now it's all staying together pretty decently, so that's good. Cut my point. Oop. Holes are starting to stagger on me. Now see, this one didn't quite make it with the hole there on that one, but I think we're fine because the other three are still holding it in. Now look at this, so pretty good length for a nice bow. All right, now let's just kind of give this a little bit of a loose tie and see how we're doing. Oh, did that other one come untied already? Oh, for Pete's sake. Okay, so this is what it would look like. And now I have to decide, is that gonna do it? Am I happy with that? Do I want this to be totally glued? Because now is the time before I attach, before I do the tie. It's cute though. It's very cute. Yeah, the one thing I'm regretting is that this wasn't double-sided paper, so it is kind of making a difference right there. Once this is tied tight, are you really going to see that? You can see it a little bit. This is going to be like that. I'm very tempted to take a little piece of paper and put that under there, like a little wrap on there. It's very tempting. But if I do it, I'm going to have to do it one at a time. But I think that's what I want to do. Because I don't want to move the papers inside too much because I'm afraid they'll just get off-centered. So I'm going to do it. But I want it to go the whole length. What kind of paper? It's got to be pretty, I don't know, kind of sturdy, but pretty thin, bendable. Because I don't want it to create, it almost needs to be fabric, doesn't it? It really almost does. kind of fabric do I have? I got a squeaky chair. I know I have that. Got some of this stuff. That would look pretty cool, actually. Okay. So just so you know, this, I wouldn't have to do this step if this paper had been double-sided. Okay, I'm going to take that off. It's distracting me. You know, if that was double-sided and not white right there. I mean, I could probably just ink it, but that's not what I'm going to do. And this doesn't have to be much at all. Thank you to Jessie, who gave me the idea that this would make perfect spine fabric. I think she was right. We'll give this a little ink, just because we can. A little. Oh no, that was my, I was like, I forgot one. No, I didn't. Don't worry about it. We'll just give this a little bit of ink. And some fabric glue. Is that too much? No, I think it's right. It's all good. So just go down to there. Flip her over. Actually, we'll go all the way down to that next hole. And this part right here is never going to get wider than this. So, I mean, you know exactly what you're dealing with. Just getting that fabric even. Just turned out. Might just be, now this is where I can just even it up, and this will be my actual tie. So when I'm tying this, I'm going to do it one knot, then I'm going to do 2 knots. Okay, like that. And then I'm going to give it a little glue right in that knot. And then I'm going to tie the bow. All right, next one, I can untie that. And this is kind of a grungy, obviously grungy journal, so I don't really have to worry about, you know, the papers aren't quite perfect. I just totally glued that to my table, basically. We don't have to worry about, you know, the papers hanging out or being different sizes. It doesn't matter at all. So it's kind of wonderful. It's pretty wonderful. Oh, it's already stuck down. There we go. Didn't give me a lot of wiggle room to play. That's okay. So now, do this one. One knot. Very snug. 2 knots. I almost think it would be better if you kind of got your knot here towards the back slightly, and then when you tie the bow, it'll be a little bit more outward facing instead of, so see what I mean by that? Instead of over your cover so much. So far so cute. All right, last bit. And then I'll just trim off any extra. Look at that. I'm going to use my pinking shears to trim this off. Oop, missed. Missed ya. Give it a little ink situation happening. And then we'll tie it. Did I forget to do my glue blob? I did on the other bow. Oh yes, I did. This one's, I think, a little smaller. Okay. Get our little glue on. That way we don't have to worry about it coming untied all the time. And I like these kind of ties because they're cute, but yet, oh, that one really smeared. That's okay though. But yet they're out of the way, you know, they're not going to get in the way of any actual journaling. All right, now let's just see here. This bendy part. So now this, I can decide, do I want that to be like that? Because I don't think I do. That I have to cover up, or I could ink it, I suppose. And I have some kind of a border strip around here somewhere that I thought was cute. Something. That one matches, I think. That's not the right glue. Here's the one I want. There we go. Ooh, I kind of like that side better. This side? Okay, this side. There you go. I'm sure I'll probably decorate the inside of that, but I'm not comfortable with this coming up like that, so I'm definitely going to give that a bit of glue. For sure. And I may end up just going along here and gluing all those down. So that's good to know that I got to this point and then I thought I really needed the glue there. So you could definitely do it at that other phase. It's probably a little bit easier. Oh, this isn't bad either. It's not like a big problem or anything. I wouldn't say it's a problem. And this works kind of good because then you fold it and then you're holding it down with all those other layers, putting pressure on them, and then fold it and do another one. Pretty quick. Quick and easy. You know, these really didn't like exactly line up, but it really doesn't really matter at all. It's pretty good. Pretty good stuff. I do just want to make sure though that this really does dry well. Looks like we hit the 1 hour mark and we're almost done, so that's pretty exciting. So this was real time too. I mean, a lot of times when I do a video, I absolutely edit it down to be an hour, but this one was absolutely real time. So that's handy to know. Now we're starting to tilt a little bit. Press all that down, and I know that I usually kind of do a little bit of this motion with it, so it really gets a feel for the fact that this is just kind of, you know, you're not opening these pages, they're all stuck together now, tied shut. I wish I had my little, this one's too big. I have like a little ink sort of dauber thing, but it's like pin nose size. Oh wow, all my hidden paper clips were in there. Let's see. Don't go away. It's oh, here we go. Oh, Craft-A-Lanch. I saved it though. Okay, here we go. We've got, what do they call these? Ear cleaner things. Yeah. It's just gonna go in there. Oh, it puffs up quickly. Okay, now I'll just start at the other end and glue this down. Well, let me ink it first. Oh, that's what I did. I did it differently on that one. Ah, I see what I did. It doesn't matter. Hopefully I'm not getting too much glue in my... Okay. Oh, kind of oozing out there. This page is gonna need some reinforcement. Where's the washi tape? So we should be able to do the same thing on this side. That happens sometimes when you use old book pages, but it's all fixable. There we go. Now we'll get some glue in between here. Oh, coming out fast. Boy, that was really coming out fast. You can do it. We must be getting close to the end. And then we can just kind of look at the whole project and maybe do a little quick flip through. See how we like our pages. Oop, that one's a little... Is that it? Are we back to the beginning? Yes, we are. They're all glued. Just give it a good squeeze. And that, we have a journal. Look at that. Woohoo! Granted, I did do the cover ahead of time, but that's all right. Still not terrible. That's a nice writing space. That's upside down. Everything else seems to be right side up. I made that one right side up. That's something. I could probably just tear it out and reattach it. Right side up. Yes. See, easy. We'll just make it a hinged page. It'll be fine. It's not very glued together in there. Oh, maybe I'll just add some paper to this and hinge, shove it in there and glue it in. Maybe. We can do it. We can do it. This is a little sturdier paper. How do I want to attach it? This way, I think. Okay. I'm not going to worry about holes. I'm just going to go right to that point. Just fold it over. We are just going to fold it over. Oh, this one, I even said that was really fragile paper, and it's kind of coming out too. It's going to happen eventually. Okay, so if I do that, then I can just glue it in both sides. So I'm going to put glue on both sides. Stick that right in there. That's pretty nice, actually. And then squeeze her together. I was wondering if that paper was going to be too brittle. You know what? If you're going to glue something in, you should put it in. Not upside down again. Oh. It's just how it goes sometimes. At least I caught it, because it actually, if I hadn't caught it, it would have been stuck in there. Okay, let's check. It's this thing that messed me up, because I think that's upside down looking. Yeah, just blame it on that lined paper. There we go. Okay. Now we're good. Oh, we got it. This is a pretty cool journal. I'm pretty happy. Sweet. One journal done. Awesome. If I'm really good, I might list it in my Etsy shop or my Ko-fi shop. Probably on Ko-fi. I think so. All right. 3-ring bingo card cover and grungy journal all in one. Three things off my list. I think that's wrong. Is it? No, that's right. All right. Well, as always, thanks for coming along, and I'll talk to you later.